Okay, I think there should be an excitement level for both parties here. Like, I almost immediately congratulated Tomlin for stepping down. Okay, and I know it's a super emotional thing and everything like that, but his life now versus what it has been for the last 5 years, I mean, just winning season after winning season after winning season after winning season. What's the roster look like? Should we be able to win a Super Bowl? This year, probably not. Winning season, we're still going to make it in the playoffs, still going to make it in the playoffs. And in Pittsburgh, after so many years of that, you get desensitized to success being a good thing. At that point, you won a championship. So, like, his life as a winning coach over the last 5 years was not like any other winning coach's life anywhere else. And Pittsburgh people are loud. He was getting his ass chanted to be fired. Okay?
Yeah.
Just hosted another playoff game. Now, they got killed. Won the AFC North and then got killed. So let's not act like that wasn't the case. But just a few weeks before that, fire Tomlin from Pittsburgh on national television in primetime. It's like, I think this is a good thing for Tomlin. I think his resume is set. This guy will be a Hall of Famer. All these types of things, no matter what he chooses to do. Now he gets a chance to like kind of reestablish himself, whether it is at a new coaching place, even though Schefter is getting...
It's not happening. Not next year.
He got real mad.
Yeah, don't ask him.
Swagoo was kind of saying like, okay, maybe some team wants to try to get him. What do they have to do? Schefter's like, he's not.
Shut up.
He's not coaching next year. So I go, okay, but like,
hypothetically,
what if somebody offers $25-30 million a year for him?
He's not.
I just heard the Giants understand that if
he's not coaching next year.
That's kind of how Schefter had been acting. Okay, and Schefter knows more than we do.
Certainly.
So we assume Schefter has heard directly from Tomlin's team, like, he already got a TV job set up. This is what he's going to do. He's signed in. He's locked in. Maybe it's with ESPN. I mean, maybe Schefter knows that it's with ESPN.
So.
We all assume it's with Fox because of his relationship with Glazer and how Glazer was like the first one to basically be like,
TV, baby.
there's a chance. This guy's going to get on Mike's front. He's good. Yeah, there was a lot of that early from Glazer. And as soon as we heard that from Glazer, we were like, that's straight from the horse's mouth right there. That
Jimmy
feels
Johnson
like,
been gone.
Yeah, need a coach on there. That show, you know.
What?
I mean, little new, fresh would be great.
Yeah, I can use it.
You know, like
Exactly.
Coach Tomlin would be great on
Less
there.
depends.
Yeah, well, they've done great for ball.
No doubt.
A long time. And we've obviously grown up with that show being on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Gronk, I think, has done a great job representing a younger generation, everything like that. Like, I love Gronk out there. But, you know, like I think Coach Tomlin getting there would be great if he does go and do that. If he comes to ESPN and does something at ESPN,
that'd be awesome.
That's great for whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
They put him on Monday Night Countdown. They put him on Sunday Countdown, whatever the hell they want to do. That's great. If Netflix is like, hey, we're actually just going to have you talk about all sports, that'd still be great. Whatever he does.
Football Night in America.
Oh.
They need some star power.
I didn't even think about that.
Jason Garrett might be getting hired to cycle too.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, sure.
Jason Garrett needs to keep his ass on TV for the good of ball. This is just like what I'm saying with Tomlin. For the good of ball, him getting on a national stage representing football will be very good. So we are very, very pumped up about that and excited for the Steelers in the future. Here's a list of all the NFL head coaching vacancies where we sit as of right now. No in-person interviews are allowed until January 19th, I do believe is the date that they made. Remember, this all used to be chaos. Coaches would be getting ready for the biggest game of the year, and then all of a sudden they got a 4-hour Zoom call with somebody else. They're prepping for a Zoom, not prepping for a game. So they changed the calendar a little bit on how you're supposed to hire. I think they could still do it a little bit better, but I like the fact that they delayed it at least to eliminate the distractions for these playoffs team. Steelers up, Ravens up, Browns up. That's 3 out of the AFC North. Just a few weeks back, BA had a BS or no BS, and the BS statement was all 4 coaches in the AFC North are about to get fired. And he said, that's no BS, baby. It feels like they're on the track to get out of there. Now Zach Taylor stays because he has another year of contract. Classic Bengals.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin steps down. Your thoughts on how the game went against a Houston Texans team on Monday night? I think they're going to demoralize a lot of teams going forward with how good this defense is. And then the immediate step down the day after. Expected, not expected? Like, where do you kind of land in this entirety, Jay?
I mean, I think the conversation has obviously been there for a while around that. I think no matter what, when it actually happens, it's shocking. I think that even if there's been discussions and people speculating, the moment it actually happens is wild. I mean, for a guy who's been there for that long, who's never had a losing season, I know people hate that term, but it's just a fact. And like, it's crazy. The longevity and the consistency over time is to have a change in that organization that's only had 3 head coaches ever is stunning. And now to look at the AFC North as a whole and to know that there's currently only one head coach in that division, it's wild. And to see all the openings in this cycle, there aren't that many good coaches in the NFL to fill these jobs. Like there's just not that many head coaches and assistant coaches to fill out staffs at the coordinator level, at the position coach level. So there is so much shakeup yet to be done because now these new head coaches are going to be hiring their coordinators, which is going to shake up the next level of staffs, and then these other staffs have to fill in those roles. It's a crazy time right now in the coaching carousel, and I have no clue what's going to happen.
Go ahead, Age.
Jage, have you ever, I don't know if you've ever witnessed it or heard from, does a coach's message ever get stale? You know, Mike Tomlin's there forever, and we see it happen sometimes. Guy gets fired and then he gets picked up somewhere else right away. Why does it seem to work somewhere else? Like, why does it change the scenery, I guess, as a coach? Sometimes, it can still work that way.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing about Mike T is I don't know if stale is the right word because it's the consistency that makes him who he is and so great. So I don't know if it's necessarily a thing that got stale. It's just the facts of the results when you look at the playoff games. It's just that's what it's been over time. Now, when you talk about a coach going somewhere else and succeeding right away, there's definitely the aspect of a new coach coming in and preaching a message that he may have been preaching somewhere else to a new group that's never heard that message before, and seeing that this guy is legit and he's going to lift us and raise us to a new level and take us to new heights. But from everything we're seeing right now and hearing and reading, it doesn't look like he's interested in coaching, at least for this year. And then you have to look at Coach Cowher and what happened with him when he stepped away and was potentially going to only be away for a year, but then realized, oh, wait, nobody's yelling at me every Sunday. Nobody's calling for my head. This is pretty sweet. So maybe it's a similar situation there.
Cowher, great on TV. Tomlin, going to be great on TV. I mean, that's why they have had jobs speaking and leading for 19 years, 18 years, because they're great at communicating. So whenever they get on TV, we assume they're going to crush. Mike Tomlin is going to be undefeated every year on a microphone. Cannot wait to see what he ends up doing. We think it's probably already
Done.
We think it's probably already done if we had to guess. And as long as we see him in the football world, we're happy. But we would also like to say, just like Jage here, if it's possible, I got people from Pittsburgh texting me. Have you reached out to Coach Tomlin to be on your show? Okay, every week. We need him on your show every week. It's like there's so many different things that go into all that. Like if he goes to Fox, there's no chance he'll be on this show. Mm-hmm. No, there is no chance at all. You remember Jeter was coming on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Jeter was coming on the show. Captain. And then there was woo, and then it was an immediate, I didn't know it was going to be like this. I am so sorry. We will meet you guys someday. So if he was to go to Fox, I think there is next to no chance that he would end up on this particular program. But if he has any opening at all, Coach Tomlin, we like to let you know, we'd love to do business with you every single week. Tomlin Talking Ball would be an incredible feature. And whatever it is, however it is, we would love to make it work. Now, with what
I'd like to give credit to my boss, David Burson at CBS, who does allow me to do this show every week. He is awesome. He's great. He let me do the Manning Cast Monday night. He's been really, really good about it, knowing that we're also having an unbelievably record-breaking year at CBS ourselves. Okay. So all is well when all tides are rising.
Yeah, it feels like, the good of anything is the good for everything, but not everybody kind of views it that way, and I understand completely. We completely understand the business, and we do appreciate the hell out of Dave over there at CBS. And congrats to CBS on another fantastic year, honestly. And usually when you're up here, every single time you pop up, it says very clearly, CBS sports analyst. Mm-hmm. J.J. Watt.
I appreciate that.
He won from a studio 3 times a year to in a booth every single weekend. This guy is on a rocket ship like pace in the yep, there it is right there. Okay, so let's go away from Pittsburgh. Let's go away from Pittsburgh.
Thanks, AJ.
And let's go to hey.
What the hell was that?
We're not pointing out every single
sack of
bones. First one I saw. Sorry.
These people are supposed to earn it. Football, right?
I'm just trying to help out with one. I'm giving it one.
Not how it works.